What is up, everybody? We have been on a slight hiatus for a few weeks, but
Just a little bit.
God dang it, life gets in the way occasionally. But this is episode 16, and first one of the new year. We're excited about. We got a lot of sports stuff to talk about, a lot of comic stuff to talk about, and I got my buddies with me.
What's happening? How's everybody doing?
What's up, guys? Long time no see.
No kidding, man.
It's been too long.
Accurate.
Straight from Quebec.
Les baguettes.
This cold, man. My house is cold.
Man,
I don't know why.
Get your fucking heat up.
Do you not control the? Does your wife? Does she control it?
She
I
bought so
don't
much
touch
fucking
the thermostat. I take it 1 degree. She knows.
You just fucking put on clothes.
Yeah.
bought so much furniture that you guys can't.
Well, good. I like it cold at night when I'm sleeping. I like it to be cold in the house.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
Basically,
Sean's like a 63.5 guy.
100%, dude. Look, I rolled my sleeves up after talking to you guys for 10 minutes.
The very first time I ever hung out with Sean, we were in Vegas. I literally thought he was going to go and get ice buckets to pour on top of the air conditioning vents.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It was so fucking cold.
I
Oh
might
my
have.
God.
I don't remember.
Crazy. So,
Yeah.
Everybody had a decent holiday, I imagine. We all...
Oh yeah.
It's decent enough.
Fucking hunting
Decent
prism,
enough.
right? Hunting prism.
God,
Yeah.
I swear.
That's fucking crazy shit.
Prison raped me. I'm done with retail. I think for
It's.
the rest of my life.
I just think it's cheap. I mean, I said I was going to do it, and of course I didn't because I'm like a junkie. I bought a shit ton of retail packs. Should have just bought singles. Literally, the day Prism came out, I should have bought a Jaw Silver, a Zion. I should have just bought the top 15 silver and said, fuck it.
Yeah.
But
And
honestly,
you probably still have more money in your pocket at the end of the day.
absolutely. Because I didn't hit, even in my pack hunting, I didn't hit any monsters. I mean, I got a couple of the Jaw SPs out of the hanger boxes. I mean, I did really good out of the hanger boxes. Believe it or not.
The hanger box is good, man.
Yeah, I never found a hanger, man. Fucking suck.
I got a lot of shiny stuff out of those boxes, but they all suck dick.
Yeah, mine.
It was horrible.
I mean, it just goes to show you there's differences. Like, cause mine wasn't that bad. Like I spent a good amount of money, opened a bunch of shit. The fucking waste of money were those $50 Target boxes. I mean, those were, oh my god, those were horrible.
Dude,
everything else wasn't too bad, but those Target things, those mega boxes were just absolute. I mean, shit after shit after shit. I was gonna sell the last one, and then I woke up in the morning, and it was like a Saturday morning, and I'd been off work for a couple of days already during the holidays, and Dino and Brian were doing the flip side breaks, and I was like, tag me in. I had like sunglasses on, a Raider hat. It's like 9 a.m. I was like, I've been off work for a few days. They're like, we can tell.
You should have quit after you got that Morant.
No shit.
Morant. You should have quit because that was like your second or third pack, right?
Something like that. But I didn't even. Yeah. And also, and then the second, I think the first or second pack, I got the orange ice, and I was like, see, and as you know, I'm new to new cards, I guess you would say, but obviously not to sports or to the old school stuff. And so like I was getting that, and I pulled this job patch card like in the first deal. I had that shit like the first night before we did anything on air, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. And then I was like, wait, I already got all the good shit.
Well, you didn't get the Zion. The Zion's the good shit.
No, I mean I did. You know what's funny? I got a couple Zion bases and literally forgot about it. Like I was complaining because I didn't get any because I don't know. I think I was just drinking. I literally forgot. So,
I mean that jaw you got. You just said one just sold for 500 plus.
Yeah,
and I had a total opposite experience because this is pretty much the last card I pulled. So
yeah, that's awesome, dude.
I was like, woo, save my fucking season.
So you got that and a Zion base in the same pack, right?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Yep, Zion base and something else.
What'd you get?
LeBron, red, white, blue. It's not worth it much, but
no, but it's
Is there a big Is there a big audience for those silver veterans? I mean,
typically no. Depends who it is, right? Like,
That's
LeBron is like the only one I think right now.
Well, what
that's
no?
the
What
only
about?
one worth having?
Are you talking about veterans, or are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's silver. So I'm thinking LeBron. LeBron's touching 100 now.
I just caught
Really?
my house was on fire.
What?
Literally, a fucking sock got hung up in the dryer vent, and it was blocked. So it was literally, I kept smelling this. Like I was sitting there talking. I was like, that feels. I look back there in my fucking room, and like smoke's rolling. So I thought there was like a fire, and all I had to do was undo the vent, and everything's good. Turned it. So sorry about that, but shit got real here at the Kenyon household. Shit. Y'all are gonna see like the last look of me is running here with this panic look on my face, holding an AS8 and a few other comics, fucking throwing shit out the window.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, so sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I know that. So, what was your best prism pull, Joe?
Next, I didn't get anything. I got some Morant base. I got the collegiate prism. I did good, but those don't sell for jack.
Dude, did you see what the Zion silver we're going for in the draft?
I got a bunch of those.
Collegiate ones.
Yes, $150 raw.
Now? No. Wow, that's crazy.
Don't let me get my. Don't let the.
Now
there's two.
There's two Zions in the
correct.
draft.
There's the number 1 and the number 60 something.
Yeah.
Fuck. Now you got.
I think you're wrong, but we'll see about that.
I appreciate that.
That sounds unusual.
Keith, tell us about the concert you went to last night. I never heard of the band, but that doesn't mean anything at all because you're a music.
Oh yeah, we went to Cold War Kids last night. It was cool.
What song do they sing? I'm not being a dick. I really don't know.
First is their biggest hit. It's all alt rock music. I don't know.
That's cool. They know who won the Cold War, right? They're not like a Russian band trying to be cool, right?
No, man.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Nothing against Russians.
There's no way that somebody. There's zero chance this is real.
What?
Somebody sold a Zion Silver. Buy it now for $175 today. I'm sending you the fucking link in the old.
You know what?
Wow.
Honestly, here's the deal. I'm starting to notice. This is, and obviously you guys know I'm comparing this to comic market because that's more what I know. I know it so much better. But the such a discrepancy in auctions and like what people are settling for to take things that buy now. Like I feel like comics generally, unless because there's a fucking plethora of any card you want. Like sometimes you want a comic book. That
but I'll tell you the reason for that though. It's all about the centering and the surface.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if your card's a little slightly off centered, you're gonna pay way less for it. And that's usually why people set up buy it nows, because they know the card is not gem mint. The gem mint cards usually go to auction or they get subbed.
Okay. Well, I'm seeing in here. I'll agree with you, but what I'm saying is sort of the opposite on some of this. I'm seeing like in comics, you pretty much know that you just need the money, and unless it's like you're going to some big time auction house and it's going to be it's some rare key or whatever you want to say, or even just a sought after key. Like I see so many. I feel like the auctions end higher than a lot of the buy it nows in cards. And it shows in what a healthy market it is compared to comics, because there's so much more more available. Like any card you want, like is pretty much out there, unless it's like something obscure that nobody gave a shit about. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
some of the Bo Jackson Angel cards I look for and shit like that. You know what I mean?
But good card.
Yeah, dude, I actually have a Bo Jackson Angels jersey, like one of the few that produced in a store.
I don't even remember him playing for the Angels.
Yeah, it was like
was it the end of his career?
Yeah, very end. And it was either 1 year or 2 years, and it was like he was hobbled. They had him over in left field and shit like that.
Because his hip was all fucked up.
Yeah,
dude, I need an 87 Topps Tiffany Bo Jackson PSA 10. I need that in my fucking life. And I need
the football one.
Those Tiffany sets are tough, man.
No, the baseball one, the one that has future stars. It shows him backing up in right field.
That's about 150, I think. For
that God, we're an 86 top.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want that or the 86 top traded Tiffany though. I need a couple Bo. I need a couple really good Bo cards. I need the bat, shoulder pad.
Oh yeah, the score. The score, right?
Yeah, just an iconic card.
The 2 scores. They have.
I've had plenty of those.
The bat over the shoulders.
Yeah, the bat over the shoulders
with the shoulder.
Oh, this one is way cooler than this one.
Mm-hmm.
That one kind of is like.
I had the poster of that one when I was a kid. Yeah,
I had the poster, dude. 100%.
And the pads.
I had almost 200 Bo cards. I had about almost because if you include, I don't like I said when we were kids, called them broders. I don't like the bootleg shit that people just make and they sell them at shows like 80s, 90s and stuff. So I would buy all those. It'd be like $1 or something at the.
Good for fucking you, buddy.
You know what I mean? Well, as a fucking kid, dude, it's like you know what I mean. Anything with a Bo Jackson picture for $1, I was in. Same. So I had about 200 Bows and about 200 Griffey Juniors.
And LeBron had a shitload of those cards too.
LeBron says go for the 86 TT.
Is that the Topps Tiffany, right?
Dude, I watched. I don't know if you guys. Do you know who Phil Hughes is by chance?
Philip Hughes, the pitcher for the Yankees?
Yeah, well, he's like the 3rd or 4th biggest breaker on YouTube right now, card breaker.
What's his name?
Is that site I sent you? Is that site I sent you?
No, it's Phil's Pulls. It's fucking awesome, dude. He literally buys all that, but he did a deal of Transcendent today. A case.
Baseball?
Yeah, it's $27,000 a case. They only produce 100 of them, but here's the fucking cool part. Each case comes with an invitation to a Topps party where you get to individually hang out with King Griffey Jr. and this for like a whole night. And they're like going.
Is that a case hit then?
No,
it just comes with the case.
Every case comes with
and there's only 100 of them. But the invitations are going for $5,000 on eBay. And I was like, you know what? If I had just fucking stupid money, that'd be the easiest $5,000 you would ever get to spend. You're gonna get some badass top shit, and you get to hang out with King Griffey Jr. for a night. Are you shitting me? Yeah. For $5,000? If I was retarded rich, shit.
I did see King Griffey Jr. in a mall in Arizona when I was 17, and I didn't know what to say. So
that was the best player on the planet back then, man.
Blowing my mind. Yeah, like I said, I collected him in Bo. He was my favorite. I started collecting him because he was like 19, and I was like 11 or 10 or whatever. You know what I mean? And he hit 16 home runs in '89, and I think just 16 again in '90, and then next year 24. So it wasn't. He was good, but he was just badass. That catch over center field.
Yeah.
That. So I like watching the dude. Watching the dude play. And so I did get to go to one. Yeah, I might have told it on here. I forget, but we had a. I went to a game at the Kingdom because I have family outside of Seattle. Went to a game at the Kingdom, and Keith Comstock signed an autograph. Might already thought this one. And then so Keith saw him, and I'm like, Keith, and he looks and he comes with the dugout, and I was like, well, can you bring Griffey out? Right. Like right after he was leaving, after he was nice enough to come sign an autograph and something, and Griffey missed the cycle by a single.
Ooh.
I'll never forget that. But hey, it's almost as cool a story as him hitting for cycle because he only missed it by a single. Like he missed it like a triple like everybody else. Then
yeah.
My coolest baseball moment. Game 6 of the World Series is pretty badass. But when in 1998, I got during the home run chase, I got to watch McGuire and Sosa hit one in the same game, like 56 and 54, or whatever it was. Oh, and I just never ever forget how electric that park was after Sosa hit his. It was just unreal, and then McGuire hit his to Big Macro in left field to I think win the game, either the 8th or the 9th. I just remember just could not believe it.
In 88, I think the second game ever. It was A's and Brewers, Oakland Coliseum. My dad took me to the game. My second game, he took me to 2. I only went to 3, but that was the second one. The A's beat the Brewers 13-2. Canseco hit 2 out, and McGuire hit 1, and it was a good day. It was a good party. The other first game I went to was the Yankees, and McGuire hit 1 out. But Yeah, I've been lucky enough to go to multi home run games. I went to the first game ever at Safeco when and Vladimir Guerrero went upper deck twice in the same game, and that was he's the first guy ever to go upper deck twice in one game. I went to a 3 home run game by Barry in San Francisco. He hit 2 in the drink, and then it's so funny. So the splash hit, so he hits one, it goes over. And I watched it. We had the shittiest seats ever. So we were just walking around the stadium watching the game, and you could stand in the back wall and stuff like that. So he hits this one, flies over our head, lands in the water. There's a guy at the top of the wall, takes a baseball because there's a walkway down there, but you'd have to hit the ball like 600 feet high in the air to get the angle to come down. Like a ball will never land there. It either lands in the water or it hits the stands. It's the only 2 ways it can end. So it doesn't hit people, right? Because it's too short of a walkway. This guy spikes this ball down there. And it fucking causes the biggest dog pile you've ever seen, right? Like, because the people think that the ball fucking landed there, and they knew it was buried because you can see through the fence in right field. They let you watch for free, and they cycle you in and out of the game. You know what I mean? They made a big deal out of that in the World Series, so people could actually watch for free. And so sitting there, so like this guy's big old dog. I remember, dude, this goofy dude in a Darryl Russell Raiders jersey comes out with a ball in his hand, just bouncing up and down. Everybody at the top of the wall's laughing at him, and he's so happy. He thinks he's got a Barry home run ball. He's got like an old Little League ball in his hand. Anyway. That was an entertaining moment in San Francisco.
I've been pretty lucky because when the Rockies made the World Series, I went to a bunch of the closeout games. So it was a good season, man. I saw the wild card play in. They won that one. And then they beat the Phillies and Diamondbacks. I was at both closeout games. So, yeah, it was a good run. And then the fucking World Series tickets sold out so fast. It sucked. I was like, I'm not paying $500 to sit in the fucking bleachers way the fuck out there.
See, my team, the Angels in the World Series, man. This is like 2002. I was way too poor to go to a World Series game. And then it's same thing. I mean, the Raiders Super Bowl. I mean, thank God I didn't go, but it was in San Diego. I mean, I'd be flying to Miami if they were there right now. But like as a 2002 man, only guy I knew who had enough money of like trying to talk my dad into go. You know what I mean? I couldn't get the tickets like $1,500. It was only in San Diego. You know what I mean? It's not like you could have fucking driven there and driven back. It's not like it. You know what I mean? You didn't have no flights, there's no nothing. I just had no means of paying for it. And
so, what's your favorite book you own now? Like out of your collection, has it changed?
No. I don't know. I like my 300 because I got McFarlane and Stan both to sign it for me. I don't know. I got a high grade GSX. I like. I mean that Infantino signed Tech 359. Still love that book.
So here's a question: Is you lose your job, you lose everything. Raiders make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Everything for sale.
100%, dude.
All right, good.
No way, dude. That's it, dude. Because like whatever,
right.
you can find comic books again, man. You know what I mean? You can
find anything again.
You can't find that Infantino. You ain't gonna find that Infantino.
That's true. I can't find another Infantino. But like I got enough that hopefully I wouldn't have to. That wouldn't be the one I'd have to sell. It's there's definitely stuff on the short list that the last ones go out the door. That's one of the last ones to go out the door. And then plus, dude, I have so much. If I really wanted to, and I had no job, I've got enough short and long boxes to grind out 99-cent auctions for a week for a fucking month to get a Super Bowl ticket. But shit, I don't even want in my house, but I do have to go to work, so I don't have time to sell.
Dude, what sucks here in Oklahoma is
I have that are worth like $5 to $15 that I'm just when I got time, I don't have time. So.
It sucks this year in Oklahoma. We have not had one snow day. And I told myself that whatever snow days, I was going to list a shit ton of comics. We haven't had a single one.
Really? And Weren't we supposed to have snow this week, Troy?
We're supposed to have it like 3 or 4 times. And
dude, it's been pretty dry over here too. We haven't seen measurable snow in over a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And we still got some in the backyard, but it's all north face shit,
So this Prism class of basketball this year is just what's crazy is you got the RJ Barretts, the Zions, Ja Morants, the Brandon Clarks, the PJ Washingtons. I mean, you can go down the list, but then you got guys like Saquon Dumboyu.
Sekou.
Fuck it, whatever. Roll with that.
Saquon Barkley, what?
He ain't from around here. But I mean, that's a $70 silver card now.
Almost 90, huh?
No, there's auctions over 100 right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
crazy.
Like I said, Brandon Clark was hot. The fact that Zion hadn't even played till last night, and is it fair to say he was a $550, $600 card?
5 to 6, yeah, for sure.
I've never seen anything like this. Like I said, buying an opening prism, even when you get shit, you really didn't get shit. Like what's funny is Sean, I think we all went back and looked through our stuff, and a lot of the stuff we thought was junk, there was hits. I mean, I found 2 Brandon Clark silvers. I found a cut 2 of the jaw short prints that were in the hanger boxes. I mean, that pays for quite a bit right there. Couple really nice Zion bases, which are 100 plus. Just it's tough not to invest in that right now. There's just so many hits worth good money.
That's why I kept a lot of sealed wax. I still got a box of Hobby, and I got a whole fucking gravity feed still.
I saw that. I saw there was a green box in the back too.
Oh yeah, I have some Prism from last year.
I mean, that would be one of those cool ones where they either decide to open it in like 5 years or whatever.
You know what I could do too? I could always trade it into my LCS because he always takes trades for shit.
That's interesting.
Yep, I'm good friends with my LCS owner now, so
that's good.
I'm sure he said he'd always take comics for cards too. So fuck, man.
Oh shit, you got an endless supply of trade bait.
I know. I was like,
that's some Ben C shit, dude. That's some Ben C.
So I was like, ooh, man.
Don't take you into that Valiant shit though. You ain't gonna get much.
Hey, speaking of Valiant,
93 Don Ross.
Did you say the fucking movie was never gonna come out?
No.
I thought you said that.
Oh no.
No, he said that fucking movie will never come out.
In the time frame which they said it was going to, which I've stated all along.
No, I didn't realize.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, they were gonna make the fucking movie, but it wasn't.
No, you didn't think they're gonna release it.
It ain't been released yet.
Oh shit!
It ain't been released yet.
They already got a date and a poster, dude.
Oh bullshit! You remember that movie? Yeah. You remember that movie with Willie Mays Hayes in Major League 2, Black Hammer? You remember that movie? They thought it was gonna get out, but nope, didn't. I think
this is too far along already not to get out.
I think under 12 million.
Is there a trailer yet?
Yeah, is it actually out in the United States?
No, March. I think March.
Oh, okay. See, I haven't seen it.
There's a trailer.
He said a trailer. It may have been from YouTube Japan or some shit. I don't know. I didn't press him on it.
Yeah, I was asked.
No, I just put the poster in the chat. I didn't.
Somebody asked me to go to the preview opening night. All that. I was like, not only do I not live in LA anymore, I ain't no fucking chance. I give a flying fuck.
Not Bloodshot, dude.
Well, don't be wrong. If I was in LA, I still I was.
That hurt my soul. If people start sending me photos of Sean at the fucking Bloodshot premiere hanging out, that hurt my soul.
Oh, the only fucking 9.9 CGC ever gave me. They gave me 2 10s, but the only 9.9 they ever gave me was a fucking was that Bloodshot book in Baltimore.
0.
But I literally didn't know it was a Bloodshot Reborn. Variant.
Do you remember my
like $800 fucking dollars, dude?
Wow.
Yeah, it was that. It's that picture. It's that guy's face, and it's a close up. Am I wrong?
La Rosa?
No, you're right. It was the La Rosa.
Mine was La Rosa.
Unity,
yeah.
Not Unity.
Yeah, it was in a big old event.
Bloodshot Reborn. Yeah,
mine was Bloodshot Reborn.
Analog Man, right?
No, mine was the starter that it had the astronaut on the cover.
Yeah.
Yours is Divinity.
Mine was the Divinity 1 variant, and I got a 99. Remember, I stole it because those Valiant fucking people are so stupid. They buy anything. Literally, some guy paid me like $1,500 for it. I'm like, why would you want this shit piece of paper that has Valiant? I'm serious. I don't get it. Like I respect them. I respect these hardcore collectors. But I proved at CBSI that one fucking nerd that bought all the original art was literally manipulating the whole Valiant market for years. The guy that was, remember that one guy that he'd post all of his Valiant tips, and then we find out he was buying all the original art and working with the dealers and all that bullshit. That's half what goes on with Valiant. It was about 15, and that Dinesh fucker, he was. I'm telling you, there's a lot to it.
Yeah, but they did have the collectors. That was like the one. I put it up for like $800 or something. It was Bloodshot Reborn 10 La Rosa, and they did the math. There was only probably maybe a couple hundred of them out there or something.
It had
that's not like the diamond over. It was a really. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about. But I mean, it was a really nice like La Rosa sketch cover. Like I will say, it was a good looking book, and I
fucking love La Rosa.
And I paid. They had a special thing for Baltimore because this was like 4 years ago for where they were giving out Valiant labels at Baltimore Comic-Con. You had to ask for them.
I remember that.
And so I had those two. I bought those two. I mean, I bought them to fucking flip them. I don't know what the story's about. And so I bought so I got those two, and then I got a 9.8 and a 9.9, and I got those Valiant labels. So it had a pretty cool looking fucking Valiant black and white label on it. So that made it, definitely worth more. And the funny thing is, out of all the books, I put grade stickers on shit so I remember. Right, I'm not good about it anymore, but anyway. So that's one of the only books I think the only book I ever stuck 9.9 on there. And I was like, this fucking thing is flawless, and it's one of those almost cardstock covers.
Yeah, so those are premium. Those are premium covers.
Yeah. So I got the 9.9. The numbers aren't exact, but let's call it $800. eBay is whatever I took for it. Dude, and this guy, he was like a rare book collector, and he auctioned like all his good shit, like a year later. Call it a year later. I don't know. About a year later, then I saw it went up for auction, dude. I think it ended like 220. I'm like, oh fuck, that's it, dude. You know what I mean? That's not that great a book to auction because you're waiting for like a book like that, like a rare Valiant high grade. You're waiting for the guy that's looking for it. Yep. And he might not find your fucking auction. Like if it was posted in the Valiant fan group, which my shit was not, or his shit obviously must not have been, or he was just one of those crazy people. I don't know. It's like a dude was doing a do-over on his collection.
God.
Or something like that.
Do you remember the guy who bought my Vader down, what he sold it for?
Oh fuck. I know it was really low, dude. And what'd you sell it
What did you sell it for?
$4 or $5 grand, right?
Yeah, you bought it raw and you got it pressed.
Higher? Was even more? Oh, geez.
You don't remember? That was 15 grand.
Really?
Wow.
Oh,
I don't remember that.
Yes, remember I bought it. I got it. Oh my! It's gonna. I hope he's not listening.
I know who you bought it from. Yeah, I remember now.
Bought it raw. He sent it, and literally, it was one of those ones where it showed up in a poly bag somehow in 9.8. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna gamble and try to get first to market and get a 9.8. And sure enough, came back 9.8, and it was like 3 weeks before Christmas. There's a guy in Houston, and I had it for like 18. And it was one of those ones where I had a couple offers of like 5. And I remember Jimmy was like, no, don't take it. Don't take it. And I'm just sitting there like, I got like 1,200 in this book. Who gives a shit? It's a fucking Darth Vader with a stupid rabbit on the cover. I could care less. And then I remember I was asleep. And you remember you used to get those good eBay notifications in like the middle of the night? Like you hear that cha-ching.
I don't know. I mute my phone.
And then you hear the cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah, me too. But...
where all the payments and shit go through.
No.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I look and it was like PayPal, 15,000, circle. I'm like, oh my God.
That's the best. Dude.
It's one of those ones where you mail it and the whole time for like the whole week, you're just sitting there. You're on your knees just praying for that feedback button to go
fucking
up.
Heartburn.
What did he sell it for, Trey? What did he sell it for?
$1,850.
Oh my God.
1,800? Ouch.
It was 2 years later.
Why would he even try to move it at that price?
The best part about it is I'll never forget it. And I feel bad now. It's like 2 months later, he messaged me. He's like, hey, I'm the guy who bought that Darth Vader book. There's another book you like. How about hooking it up on a deal? I'm like, nah.
Dude, well, I don't remember who bought it, but I remember who you bought it from.
Yeah.
It came up on our DST, and then there was a dude, and it was funny because there was a guy, he kept putting his stuff up, and I swear, because we were actually pretty, the shitbirds got mostly weeded out and made new groups, but like there was a bunch of good dudes on there that like as soon as I got an alert, because I would, for G Plus I'd sign up for like all, not CBSI main, but like the other small pages, I always sign up for, especially BST or the Raz. You sign up for the alerts. You know, you want to be you're ready to buy some shit, right? So fucking that guy posted that guy. He used to post books for sale, and fucking like you could almost blindly post, "I'll take them all," because he put shit up for so cheap, dude. You know what I mean? And then still, I mean, Trey always a little ahead of the game on some of these variant stuff. Like, I don't know if I was sold on that book. I don't know if I would have paid. I don't know if I would have. I mean, I clearly you were right, but like, I don't know. You know, I can't say if I would have paid or not paid that. Just because, you know, a rabbit fucking Vader. Was it Vader down? Or
yep.
Yeah. God, dude.
Vader down.
Was that the 1 in 5,000, right?
1 in 5,000.
It's pretty rare, yeah.
I knew the Star Wars was going to push it. The rarity, the Star Wars was going to push it. The Zdarsky, the Marvel, all the stuff was going with it.
Yeah, everything going with it. Yeah, but yeah, well, you did well.
I think.
But to expand upon what Sean was saying, though, that was that phase where I knew I had to make. Everyone was catching up to my variants at what I was doing variant wise. And that was when the ultra rare variants started coming out, like the Jim Lee sketch for the Dark Knight and all that shit like that. And I knew that somebody was going to jump on those and make money. And I figured that was my time to get the foot in the door. And I did really, really, really good on those two. Like really, really good on those two. And then I knew I knew more and more people were going. And what's crazy was I wish I would have kept that damn Jim. Have you seen what those sketches are going for? The Jim Lee Dark Knight sketches?
You sold that one?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones where, I mean, I think I had 1,800 in it at the time. And I think I got 32 for it. So, I mean, I'm making money. I mean, I'm paying rent and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
That's big money,
but at the same point in time,
you know how much Jim Lee charges for a sketch now?
That was the whole reason I bought it. I knew.
Fuck. It's so expensive.
Yeah, it was a fuck up hindsight, but at the same point in time, I mean, you remember how it was? Every week there'd be some new badass book. Everyone, Sean, please, whoa.
What? I was petting my dog.
Fuck you. I thought you just had a fucking heart attack.
Oh, you thought it killed over? No,
oh my God. Well, you went like this.
My dog's looking at me going like this, which means rub my belly.
Well, you did something with your shirt like this, and then I don't pay attention. I look, and I thought you were on the ground. I was like,
he's going down. He's going down.
If you guys can't, I'm standing up. Well, I have a stand-up desk, so I think you guys know. But
you're not dying. That's good.
I can like disappear.
All right, that's good. I was like,
standing the fuck up. So no, I'm good.
The Fab Deep.
No, I'm.
But no, it was just that, and it was just time to do something different. I mean, that's the thing is that was what the fun about CBSI was at that point in time is the collectors and the people that we were bringing in were new and fresh.
Yeah.
And everything, the cycle would change every 3 to 4 days, and everyone. And what made CBSI work was we had a network of. I mean, let's be honest. We had a network of 400 to 500 legit people that knew what everyone was looking for and wanted, like and personal stuff too, not just hard to find stuff.
Oh yeah.
But if there was a hard to find book, you literally had 400 guys that were hitting brick and mortars. Online, hitting shows every weekend looking for it. And when they found it, they never fucked you over.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, I remember a perfect example is Ben Stein found that Sandman 75-second print. I talked about it.
You know where he found it?
He was with you in Mile High, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, really? I don't remember that.
and what was crazy is he never charged me a dime for it. And then I remember like a year later, there was that Squadron Supreme Namor variant that he was looking for, and I found one when I was in Houston. I sent it to him. It was just like it's nice. It was nice having a network of people that were
those days are long gone, dude.
I know.
Yeah, it is. Sad. Unfortunately,
I mean, it's not. It's true. They say the older you get, the less friends you have.
Well, the less new friends.
I don't have a big group of people that I deal with. I just have a small handful of folks.
Almost all my almost all my friends are on like online, like
holdovers
from CBSI, stuff like that.
Well, I mean, just as far as I don't have like people that I see. Well, I mean, I used to see Matt pretty often and Drew. and some people in the LA area, and cons are different, but like none of my neighbors want to come over and look at my comic books unless I'm hammered. They don't have a choice.
No, you don't.
You like it? Look at this shit. Oh, you like those Avengers movies, huh? Look at this.
Oh, that's a little too deep for us, Sean.
Oh, Trey knows.
I have my Facebook group, so I still know a bunch of people, like local people.
Yeah, but see, I kind of did in LA. I don't live there, and I have friends. That do same collectible stuff. Like my buddy Jeff, loves CPKs. He gave me the Skeletor cereal boxes right above my head when I was in Indiana. We send each other shit and stuff like that. But it just I don't meet as many people out. I don't have a bunch of card shops and stuff here, and it's hard. Even the days when I'm down in Orange County for work, I have weird work hours, and like going like 10 miles off the beaten path in fucking LA rush hour is not simple. You don't just, it's not 10 miles like, oh, I'm just gonna drive 10 miles down the freeway at 70 miles an hour. It's like, oh, that's 45 minutes this way, and if nothing else happens, it's an hour to get back that 10 miles. Like, it's horrible. But it is what it is. But at the shows, we do have definitely do have a crew of the same people. So I'll run into the same people at WonderCon out here.
When is WonderCon?
It's Easter weekend. And actually, I'm gonna get for Thursday night and for Friday of the con. John Z is gonna be out here.
Nice.
So wow. He's with his family's going on vacation to California, and they're leaving on like Saturday. So
he's gonna have to like fake a kidnapping or something.
No, he got the permission. And he came and stayed with when I went out to Indiana for the Raider game. So he came out there for the Saturday night. So
dude, he's way too white. He's gonna fry.
No, he'll be all right.
He's got that mozzarella cheese skin. That poor guy.
Dude, if I can live, he can live.
WonderCon, I tell you what, out of all the cons that I went to, I really enjoyed WonderCon that first year with Sean. That we had fun. The game wasn't completely up yet.
Yeah.
Like I said, there was a $1 variant box or a $5 variant box. That first year, Sean raked a shit ton of really good variants. I mean, I'll never forget Jim Begley on his knees in $100 fucking khakis looking and finding Guardians 2 first appearance of what's the cocaine guy's name?
Snowflame.
Snowflame.
Dude, I literally took that book off my shelf, and it's a 9.8 from that haul that Bagley got.
I've never seen a happier person. Every time Jim would find another raw copy, he's like, it's another 9.8. It's another.
Dude, he got like 10 New Guardians 2s for like.
He's literally. That's what it is. New Guardians.
If you they were perfect. Happy he was for finding those books, I'll never forget that.
It's the greatest cover. It says Jungle Snow. And it's just fucking going. It's a fucking cocaine across the cover. There's no snow in the comic. It takes place in Brazil, and it says Jungle Snow, and they're wading through a cover of cocaine.
You're not wrong.
One is an AIDS story, so that thing sells too.
That's the first
only appearance of Snowflame because he died in the same issue. It's fucking great.
First appearance and death.
Did you see that there was a custom Snowflame action figure on eBay like 4 or 5 months back?
I saw one years ago. I definitely missed it.
It might have been years ago, but it was one of those ones where it was like, why did Sean not own that?
Oh, dude, because it was custom. You can't find it. That's pretty.
Hey, everyone always thought I'd never own one of these motherfuckers, but I do.
Oh, you found you got a Jobu?
Oh my god!
I got that motherfucker. Got. If I can figure out this camera situation.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh my god, he gets cigar and all.
He's got a blunt.
You gotta put the shot underneath it.
Oh, he's got the fucking. Here's the best part.
Oh, the locker.
Serrano's locker.
Dude, what if they made the stand up of her?
Oh,
right?
Dude,
where you could strip her away.
It's totally what the Thunder are doing this year. It's literally Chris Paul is Jake, and that's exactly what the fuck's going on. You think I'm joking? He's gonna take Jake Taylor's gonna take a bunch of misfits to the fucking ALCS this year.
That is good luck.
Dude, we gotta talk. And here's what's crazy is we're talking. I mean, we've talked about this year's class for what 20 minutes. Last year's class is still Michael Porter Jr. Look at what his cards are doing. Look at Troy Brown Jr. I mean, we could talk about Doncic for a whole nother hour. What his cards are doing. Trae Young, all-star starter tonight.
You think he's? Oh, is he a starter now?
Yeah, he
Wait,
got it.
what?
Trae Young's at East all-star starter.
Oh my god, those losers!
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Well, you heard about the 2020 the search for Luka, but it's Luka Magnotta from
the different guy
from Don't Fuck with Cats.
Oh,
you guys seen that Netflix shit?
No.
Called Don't Fuck with Cats.
I heard about it.
Well, a lot of people have seen it anyway. There's a crazy motherfucker named Luka Magnotta, and I kept going on about the search for Luka, and he, right, and like that's what last year's basketball was, according to you guys. Basically, is
it was
right.
Dude, you know what was crazy is we had 2 or 3 guys in our MeWe group hit monster. Lucas. I mean, like.
It's the silver auto.
There was a silver auto, and then the dude in Norman. God dang. Jacob Dunn pulled remember he pulled like a numbered, was it a green pulsar?
God, I don't remember that.
Oh, something like that. Yeah.
Green pulsar Luka.
Green pulsars are retail. Yeah, that makes sense.
He pulled something just ridiculous out of a pack at Target. I mean, at the time it was like $800 or $900. We had a bunch of guys last year hit really nice stuff. Bunch of silvers pulled. I mean, hell, Keith's paying rent on his silvers. Are you going to grade him?
Yeah, eventually. I'll probably grade 1. One is probably look like a 10. I don't know.
Grade 1, sell 1?
I don't know.
I'm thinking about selling.
I'm not selling anything right now.
It's hard. I'm thinking I want to dump.
I like Luka a lot, so I want
to dump some of my Trae Young shit just because I don't like having him in my house. But he's done well so far.
I feel like Trae Young is undervalued right now.
I would rather put money into Shai Gilgeous-Alexander long term than Trae Young.
Wow,
right
really?
now.
Did Trae Young get hair plugs?
Oh, that's Brad. That looks like a 12-year-old dog's ass.
He just has really thin hair.
Yeah, didn't he do something to it though?
I have no idea. Does it?
Better. It's like
he's had that nasty hair since high school. Yeah. But hey, he got money. He can buy it.
Or something, radiation treatments or something.
If Tyga can get plugs and no one says shit about it, he should be able to get it. Or you just go fucking.
LeBron's been getting them too.
Sean just left and he's chatting in the chat.
What did he do?
Sean left it.
No, I took him off because he left. I'll bring him back on when he comes back.
Oh, no big deal.
Oh, that maybe he did have that heart attack, Trey. Maybe he did.
God, I hope not. That's all that poor family needs.
Man, yeah, they've had a hard last couple years. That's rough.
Keith, what are you drinking on tonight, buddy?
I just got some iced tea.
Why don't you open up a box or something? Once you got a little something back there.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I can do that.
You got to get your camera set up to where people can see.
I don't want to fucking do that shit.
Oh, come on, dude.
No,
you just don't. Yeah, Keith's the most honest guy we got. If he pulls something, we don't. It's
so
not like shit hidden underneath the desk.
I bought a couple boxes of Revolution. I think it's a cheap hobby pull, you know.
I love those autos. Have you seen those on card horizontal autos?
Yeah, I don't like horizontal too much.
I don't either, but I really, really like the way that the pop on those.
Right, let's see what the fuck's going on.
Hey, that green Luka Pulsar in a PSA 10 on eBay right now for $18,000.
Oh my god, $18,000.
Yeah. Or best offer, so you can probably get it for $7.
You know what's crazy is we're either gonna be laughing at the people who bought a bunch of Zion shit, or we're gonna be like, they were brilliant.
I know. But I would, if I had the money, if you had no cards in your collection and you had to start tomorrow and you could buy Zion for 17 or Luka for 14, who do you buy?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, you buy Luka every day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Yeah, that's my point. That's what I'm thinking.
I think so too.
I think there's a lot of room for Zion to regress. That's what I think.
Well, he's not going to shoot 4
He's only played one fucking game.
Yeah, he's not going to shoot 4 for 4 from 3 every night.
Oh, dude, you see that? He only jumped like an inch.
Yeah,
I
boy,
guarantee
Dave
there's
is
some-
it's so hyped right now. His stuff is crazy.
I
was
guarantee
good
you, he
by
went
now.
to
I think
fucking
it's
Ohio State. We would have fucking.
Oh, God.
It is a lot of hype. It is a lot of hype.
Hey, but seriously, dude, honestly, shit like that doesn't happen to players that don't have like some sort of fucking factor. Like you don't get this storybook fucking beginning
Here's your fucking
if you're
Chris
just
Paul
pure shit. You know what I mean? Like there's something. There you go.
What is that?
It's Revolution.
Some rocket? Who knows?
It's Chris Paul. I don't know.
Those are pretty slick looking.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
how
like
come the Rockets can't figure out how to cheat like the Astros? Maybe they could win something.
That's bullshit. I don't know what baseball. I don't think they can give the titles back, but they need to suspend those fucking players.
So
They
these are
can
like
vacate the titles.
these
I
are
don't
like
think
the
you can hand it
die
to the
cut.
Dodgers.
Who is that?
That's
It's
cool.
Ben Simmons. But these
Not
are like
bad.
the die cut ones.
Looks good. That's good looking card.
What's the name of that set? Is it Revolutions?
Yeah, Revolution.
So you just open both those?
I don't know. Whatever.
He's opening them.
No, no. I'm asking you right now. I didn't realize.
Huh? I'm just opening this one.
I know. I just walked back in. I was getting a beer. I didn't know you were opening it.
Well, Trey asked about it, so I was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah. Open them.
I
Yeah,
don't
open
know.
the good ones. I got Donners from Walmart. So
Yeah, these are.
There's a $18,000 Zion out of that set on
Shit.
eBay.
out of the one that keeps opening.
Revolution, yeah.
That Pac-Man kid hit a hoops Zion yesterday. Oh, what do you got, Keith?
So this is a groove parallel. You can see the fucking. I don't know. It's a Quandra Witherspoon, crappy guy, but
Did
Oh,
you?
wait. That's
Have
an
you seen
Astro.
what the Troy Brown cards are doing? Troy Brown Jr. and Dante DiVincenzo from last year are they're starting to get a lot more minutes. But
Yeah.
here's the thing about DiVincenzo: his cards are ridiculously cheap right now.
That's cool, dude.
Second year player on a good team with the guards that he played behind, it doesn't mean anything. He was one of the better players at Villanova that 2 years ago. He's a young kid too.
He was, yeah. I remember.
You know, I know it's not that hard to track, but because there's not that many players. But like, is there some sort of like rookie tracker thing, or do you guys just kind of doing your own homework?
you got to do your own.
On homework. You know what's funny is Keith and Joe both have found a couple cool websites this week. There needs to be. I talked about it. There needs to be a cover price for sports cards.
I 100% agree.
There really needs to. I need to talk with Matt about that and figure out.
So I got a DeAndre Hunter. It's all right.
That ain't bad. That's a decent hit.
It's
You
just
know,
a-
there was
Normal.
a website. I think Joe probably saw it. Did you see the one that Dino posted like a month ago or a few weeks ago? And it's a pretty good eBay sold tracker. It would take me a while. I'll ask Dino.
eBay
And like,
sold.
so yeah, so it says you prices. So like you can really like sort of like narrow down your fucking search, like to like what type of card, what type of whatever. And you know, there's so many. I mean, I do it as an eBay seller too. You put extra search terms, so there's too much shit in your search terms. So it's not like doing optically, but it shows you like in thumbnail form the listing. So like if you see, so like let's say somebody puts Silver Prism in like in a John Morant insert or something, you can deselect that, and it in lifetime updates your graph of prices. So like by checking and doing it, it'll basically do the math for you by clicking on your own. And it was a pretty cool site. Wait, you know what? I probably I don't know why.
So that's a number out of 100. Russell Westbrook.
Nice.
Cosmic. Yeah.
It's the galactic parallels are the ones you want, right?
Yeah, that's what you're looking for. But
Is that like a?
Well, there's a
how
bunch.
rare are those?
K-Sid, I think.
Is it?
Something like that. And I got a Paul George. Nothing great.
Come on. My dog can open doors.
Wow. Have you seen the robot dog that opens the doors?
He's in here. No. Well, he can't do.
Fucking insane, dude.
He can't do handles. He's not exactly a genius, but he's one of the best huggers you'll ever meet.
Trey loves dogs.
Oh
I
yeah.
like that dog actually.
Yeah, he's met my dog. My dog, dude.
He's not. He's
You're
not.
not part of the human race if you think this guy is like a bad. All
His dog just wants to chill and like be
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah,
Ah,
and get petted.
Yeah, he's completely just Chill, dog. He's literally the embodiment of California. Is his dog?
Yeah, 2 Nazar
He's a
Littles in the
hippie.
same pack. What the fuck?
That sucks.
Is
The
he
same
good?
exact
Yeah.
card.
No. One's a Rookie Revolution,
Oh,
and one's just the base. These are all the base.
Boy, they got a lot of shine to that set. I like that though.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it looks cool.
Hey, have you, Joe? Have you been looking at any of the pricing on the top Sapphire baseball cards?
No.
It's a higher end Topps Chrome set, but it's called Sapphire. Go look at some of the prices. That Phil Hughes guy we were talking about that does the breaks, he opens a ton of Sapphire. I mean, he was getting $4,000 and $5,000 Tatis and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. cards.
Stupid.
The Sapphire is like 2 cards per pack. It's insanely high end.
Dude, I did all my collecting when there was 3 or 4 different brands with 4 or 5 different products and maybe 2, maybe 3 just really high-end premium products. Back in the day, Topps Chrome in 96, I think, is when it hit.
dude, you
could
couldn't
get a
even-
Topps Chrome refractor from back in the day. That was something special, a shiny thing. It was awesome. Now there's just so many products. I have a hard time keep wrapping my head around what's what. You know?
Prism and National
Keep coming.
Treasure. Those are the 2 safe ones, I think.
And back then, Topps did all 3 sports.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Don Russ did all 3 sports.
Oh yeah.
Now Panini only does basketball. Topps only does what? Baseball now? Football?
They got a weird baseball. Like I don't like the non-licensed shit. I don't understand why anyone would buy that.
Yeah, I don't know why people buy Panini baseball. I don't understand it.
It's just something.
Vortex. Oh, all right. Last pack. I don't really get shit yet.
Yeah.
So Panini does football and basketball, right?
Baseball. They do baseball.
Man, I gotta make a decision on this fucking Mahomes.
I
Dude,
found that.
I'm telling you.
I found that
I think it's
tonight.
worth the gamble because I think Mahomes and company are already favorites, right, for the Super Bowl?
I think
Yeah.
this son bitch is gonna.
There's
One
no
and
one
a
Because
half.
else.
Garoppolo, dude, how many passes did he throw in the championship game? Like 8,
6.
Yeah.
6. That
He didn't
guy.
have to though.
I don't. Well, he didn't have to because that defense for those guys just lit it up. But
No, they
do you
just
think-
fucking
do you
ran
think
it
they
down
can-
the
do you
goddamn
think
throat,
they can
dude.
stop Kansas City?
Huh? Kansas City's passing.
Yeah.
I mean, the only team that held them scoreless in the second half this year was the Raiders. So
But since that division playoff second half, they have been on a run.
yeah, dude, they're
On a
fucking
tear.
fuego, dude. They're in
So
fuego.
Oh, this is cool. This is a good website.
Look
Sean.
at click search eBay sales on that homepage.
Holy shit.
I put it in the YouTube chat. It's 130point.com. 130.
I'm gonna create an account.
Yeah, and yeah, so that was pretty cool. And so I had forgotten to use it, and I thought I bookmarked it, but I hadn't. That's why it took me a second. I had to scroll back in our hangout. So thanks to for this. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
thanks.
have another
Very
website I want you to look at, Trey.
Penthouse.com. Just send it on over.
Last time a video
Well,
like
not
that came
China
up, it
porn.
was you showing us something.
Not China porn.
No,
Oh
China,
man,
that was
that's
a
what it
little-
was.
I get in
China.
trouble from my fiance if I do any weird shit on podcasts now.
Hey, because now you're fucking dude. Put a ring on it now. Hey,
This is a website that shows analytics, Trey. You should look at this one. This is an example. This is Luca, for example.
But
Just-
look at both of you fuckers have been. You look at everybody
Yeah,
hiding.
Langford.
Y'all have some good sites. Been holding out on me.
Yeah,
I
look
like
at this
it.
one. This is just runs analytics, so you can actually see how players stack up, and you can read into.
How good
Stats a
will
little
Luka
deeper.
Doncic be? Okay.
I got a guy that I think would be. I don't personally know the dude, but he's a really good. He's a sports analyst, but he's not a famous dude. But he's a Clipper fan, but I think he's crazy on stats. And I thought like him doing like rookie tracker stuff, man. If I got a hold of him, I think this dude would do like a really good job. And he does like a Patreon for his articles and stuff. It's like $3 a month or something. But
That's worth it.
you know what I mean? And then, but like he doesn't do that. But like I was like, dude, I mean, you got to keep track of what? Fucking 40 fucking players, and you only really got to keep track of what? 15 of them?
Well, here, and this goes into, it's not called speculating the card world. It's called prospecting, I was told.
Prospecting.
But here's the thing about it is now with the G League's a legitimate minor league solution now. I mean, you can draft and stash guys, like I said, with Denver, with Bull right now, and
there's a bunch of guys right now.
Middleton. I mean, there's been a bunch of people. So
Kabengele for the Clippers, like he's scoring like fucking 30 a game whenever
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, there's a lot of people like that. So just because they're drafted in the second round doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bust. Now, granted, you want to invest in lottery people, and you know the eye test says a lot about basketball. But like I said, there's a lot of value right now in the G League in some of these second round picks because you just don't know. There's guys like James Harden who sat on the bench for 3 years. I mean, there's a lot of times where
he didn't sit on the bench. He just came off the bench.
He wasn't sitting on the bench.
You know, I tell you what, Scotty Brooks had it right. He knew he could fucking score, but he couldn't guard anyone in this fucking.
He's a modern day Vinny Microwave Johnson. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah,
I watched.
90 Bad Boys, my favorite team ever.
I watched Dort shut his ass down and embarrassing.
Yeah,
I like that Dort kid at Arizona State.
I hit out of his.
I opened some
right now
packs.
No, I didn't get shit in that pack. Nothing great. Fucking Russell Westbrook. Ugh.
Go Bruins. That guy's a dick.
I got a couple rookies, but not the good ones.
All right, first half of that pack sucked. All the hits are in the middle.
Joe and I, the only thing we got in Oklahoma City are garbage pail kids and some fucking upper deck hockey around our Walmart.
Dude, I'm thinking at that shop in Moore Trade, they have boxes of singles. And I'm thinking a lot of the silvers that the mainstream are bypassing are probably just laying in there for a couple bucks a piece.
Oh, first pack. Let's go with the John Morant base.
There we go.
Dude, I just got like, are you supposed to get 20 rookies in a row in a pack?
On those donors at the back end, they load them up sometimes.
Really?
Yep.
Because I literally went Tremont Walters, Bitzade, Admiral Schofield, Tyler Hero, Bull, John Morant, Jackson Hayes, Casey Opala, Fondo Kabengele, I just mentioned, Witherspoon, Grant Williams, and Pascal.
Donruss, they just give you all the rookies, man.
That's cool.
Dude, this site is badass, Sean. This 1310.
Yeah, it should. Dude, it looks better than last I looked at it. It
Wow.
looks better than last I looked at it.
Golly, do I need to buy? Does anybody want to buy a Legion of Superheroes Hughes 98? Let me know. Because there's one for sale.
As long as you're not selling your 99. All right, so
the 99 is not necessary. Golly, someone. I want a Trout update. Really, really bad. I did buy.
They have a couple of those over there, man.
That's what you told me. Hold on, I did buy a comic this week. I gotta show you.
You did?
Yeah, he bought.
I got a complete players Blake Griffin. Nice. Out for the season. My dog's named right after him. I got a dog named Blake down here. And a green Carson Edwards rookie.
I put him in one of those nice condoms you left over for me.
I've never used them.
Yes.
Oh, those. Oh, you got a null?
Huh. Good call. I had to get a 1 in 25 null. I just think that this weird Donnie.
On that.
I think these Donnie Cates cult fuckers are gonna propel him for years. I think he's gonna be this generation's Thanos. I really do.
Do you?
Yep.
He's a freaking god. He's been around since the Celestials. Guy's a stud.
And the fact he's coming to Earth right now because of the Venom Carnage shit. So
that's nice. Yeah.
I don't know.
I just symbiotes or something like that, isn't he?
Yeah, they're just all the
one of his labels.
What do you guys? I know that. Are you? Did you buy any Dylan Brock? Did you buy any of his son first appearances?
No.
What are you? If you were investing anything in comics right now, what are you looking into, Sean?
Well,
and I see a lot of the old guys are doing the foreign variants. Not foreign variant, or just the foreign editions hardcore right now. Are you doing a lot of them?
Stuff. I'm not. I did buy this one. It's a fucking beautiful, fantastic.
Oh shit!
X-Men 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found this. I mean, it's
The art's
I haven't
different.
taken out. It's pretty similar. I think it's the same.
Huh.
I mean it's different cover, but
That's
it is 1967.
From who? Where is it from?
England.
Oh, British.
So it's 9p. It comes, so it's 1967. It came in newspapers, I think. So I think this book originally came in 64, but this is 1967. I haven't taken it out to take a close look at it. But it looks fucking gorgeous, and it's newsprint.
Dude, the colors are popping from here.
Yeah, I don't see.
Yeah, no kidding.
Are there any graded examples?
Honestly, I haven't looked. I assume there's some fantastics graded, but I think these are our friends. I don't know. I haven't seen our friends pick up a lot of fantastic stuff, but they got. So I think Robert knows his shit. He's in the YouTube chat right now. So I think he's saying no, that there's like none graded. So
what's up, Mr. Forden?
So So anyway, I don't know. I just because fucking.
I gotta give credit.
One of Trey's first, but he was so heavy on. You were so heavy on this one, dude.
Oh, I thought X-Men 4 because at the time
Quicksilver.
it was Quicksilver and Scarlet
Witch.
Yeah.
It was the
Magneto.
You were getting a Marvel movie first appearance. You were getting that bump, and you were getting the Fox X-Men bump. There's no other character who's going to get dual bumps the way that those two were speculation wise.
And I think you're right. I think it did. I definitely think
it did.
Price. It's an expensive book. I mean, it's like a top 50 at least Marvel key.
Yeah, it's a great book. That's a great book.
It's one of those ones. How many books are there that have multiple? It was Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Would you say they're B- characters? Is that fair?
Quicksilver for sure.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch is fucking.
Scarlet Witch is way higher than Quicksilver.
But you just don't get a lot of really good A tier two first appearances in one, like Drax and Thanos. Yeah, perfect example.
DC Comics presents 26.
That's a good. What's the one with Aquaman and Green Arrow in the same one?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's a
fucking golden age. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only ever seen one on an auction from Heritage one time, but that was one that was always in my look deal trying to find, because how many books are you gonna get those two? How do you fuck up that book long term with Green Arrow and Aquaman? You can't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's just one of those ones, and that's why they never came up. But all those shows I went to, all the hundreds and thousands of hours comic, and never saw one, never even had a lead on one.
Yeah, man. That makes sense.
Did the Del Lotto 667 sell, Joe?
Well, the $5,000 one?
Yeah.
You know what? When we were first looking at it, no one bid.
That was pretty clean.
I think the back on that thing was fucked, in my opinion. I don't think you're getting. I think if you got a gift grade on that, I think it was 9.0. Like from zooming in. And also, like the edges were like, I don't think the scan was that clean of a scan. Like I think they could have done a better job, and could have done a better job.
There's a lot of spine breaks down the back end of that dark.
Yeah, and look how close they cut it. You know what I mean? He didn't put like angled pins.
Is that your dog?
Come on.
Yeah. He's like, no, I'm not supposed to come in. Okay.
Oh no, he's allowed, dude. I work in here, dude. He's here all fucking day with me. Yeah. I got my dog running in. I got my wife in the freaking hangout now. So. So yeah, it's a family.
Hi, Jen. We got a special guest.
Yeah. So it was Tony in the background. So it's my father-in-law. We're doing his memorial this weekend. He passed.
Oh wow.
Condolences, guys. Again, that's a bad deal. Tough.
Awesome, dude. 4 Purple Hearts, a Bronze Star. So we're doing his memorial Saturday, and a more of a funeral because of military burial on Monday. So it's all good. But they're with the culture because he's Guamanian. They wear they got all these made. We're actually wearing these to the memorial. So they do
nice.
So it's kind of cool because I was like, oh shit, my suit's not dry clean. They're like, no, you're wearing a t-shirt. I was like, oh, a t-shirt with Tony on it. I was like, hell yeah, all right.
Sean's happy as shit.
Oh yeah, man.
Don't let it be a white Gildan shirt. He'll fucking be happy.
Christmas break and cold ass January wasn't kind to me, man. I don't know.
Cold in California. Okay,
dude, I live in the desert. It's fucking cold, man. I'm not at the beach anymore. Yeah, so I don't know if my pants fit. So I'm totally cool with wearing a t-shirt. Totally cool with a t-shirt, man.
I remember the first time I went to Phoenix, and I remember the first time it got nighttime at Phoenix, and desert's a different ballgame.
Oh yeah,
that's true. Because
shit,
the Vegas gets cold too.
Oh yeah, Vegas. We're the same desert as Vegas, dude. I'm 180 from Vegas. Just got back from Vegas last weekend.
You were in. I can't believe you didn't find a way to sneak into the fight. I was a little disappointed.
40-second fight.
I would have been pissed if I paid the money to get in there.
Exactly. Wow.
Oh no, not to pay.
I couldn't get us in for under basically 700.
Yeah, no way. Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I was like, no way. And then like other days, you know, we're going through trying to sell this house because we're buying another one, and it's just like, you know what? I don't know when I'm gonna need that $700, but
didn't you just move into that
entertainment? No, we've had this house for like.
That's your wife's house that she was staying in. Right?
Yeah. So
Sean had the studio loft in the city, and she owned the house in the desert, and then they came together.
And then we came.
And some guy paid him to move.
Yeah, and then someone paid me to move. They had no idea. That was hilarious. They were like, "Hey, will you leave your rent controlled apartment?" I'm already leaving. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I'll go.
You did have a good deal on your rent control situation at that condo.
Well,
but you outgrew that place, though.
Whatever, lady. Just trying to talk shit in the chat. So I did. Well, I had a good deal, but the rest of the rest of the United States probably thinks 2,000 something for a 1-bedroom is not a good deal. So it depends how you look at it, man.
Depends where you live, dude.
Yeah, Bernie thinks that shit. Bernie's pissed about it.
I don't know, man.
Anybody who thinks that can't walk to the beach. You know, so, no offense. That's how it goes. But you know what I mean. There comes a time in your life when renting is just.
I guarantee you, the local that little economy around Sean's those little bars.
Did it dive?
I guarantee you, they went out of business. And shit. Big guy, he gone. Gotta go back home.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It gets, dude. Here it gets chilly down there. The bars probably miss me, but these bars. I mean, we only got like 3 of them in my little town. I think they've done well.
I just don't know how you haven't been. That was the only thing that always like. You never got mugged on your walk home.
He's a giant.
He is that
number 1. Yeah.
Me?
That walk back to that walk from that bar area back to your house is a dark one in an interesting area.
Oh yeah, well, it's fine. No,
Yeah.
dude,
isn't that a good neighborhood?
I'm not being an asshole about this, but there's plenty of females and elderly people walking around that felt the bad end of that, dude. Like and there's a lot of people walking around. Like I'm not gonna be the first guy that somebody's like, hey man, I'm gonna jump.
You're not the wounded deer they're gonna hop on.
Yeah, probably. I might be stumbling, dude, but I might be. Hey, dude, but like drunken monkey style, dude. I have to take you out.
It's like a wolf looking at a baby deer or looking at a fucking moose. Like, I think I'm gonna try this deer first.
Try to hurt me. It's fine.
So
turns out I don't feel pain.
We'll wrap this up to an extent, but we do have an update on the website, Joe, right?
Drew, he has some family issues he's dealing with, so it's slow coming, but it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working on it, right?
Yeah, it's coming.
So yeah,
prayers out to Drew's family. That guy's going through some stuff, so yeah.
That's too bad.
That's tough.
We're definitely going to need some writers, though, you know,
Absolutely.
as we kind of start to expand the website. So,
and once the website hits, we're still going to reboot the podcast, and we're looking for an audio video engineer, a paying gig. So if you have anyone, or if you think you could do the job, and we're not looking for fucking crazy green screen stuff, and we're just looking for someone to help Keith out and make us sound a little bit better.
Trey pays in Bitcoin.
I can break the old Bitcoin out. Joe pays in fucking knitted caps by children in Uruguay.
Dude, I used to live in Uruguay, man.
I know, that's what I mean. That's what you got a couple of hats back.
When did you live in Uruguay?
Man, 1992 ish.
Wow.
Would it surprise anybody if Joe was like Black Ops for like 3 years and just be like,
Okay.
"Oh
Yeah,
no,
dude.
I was in the Marines, killed
I
people."
speak Korean. I've been all over the world. You know, I
Bullshit.
hurt people
They
for a
don't let
living.
people. They don't let people with Ohio driver's license around the world. You ain't fooling anybody.
It's all a cover up, dude.
Poor
Korea.
Yeah,
That's
all a
random.
Hangugmal. Hangugmal.
Not that big a deal, but I don't know if they have anything besides base. But here's a Zion rated rookie.
Oh,
Yeah,
There you go.
shit. That's
That's $7.25.
Woo. Yeah,
Right.
Donruss has parallels in it.
Does it? Okay. I'll
Sure.
show you.
Let me
Well,
open
I
this
already
last
got.
one.
I got the Zion and I got the Durant.
that's a $15 card.
$15 for a Zion Donruss?
Rated rookie.
Oh
Dude,
my
it's
God.
dude. It says
What's
rated.
Doncic's rated rookie base going for?
That's ridiculous.
I mean, a lot of them are sold for
That's
8 to
ridiculous.
10.
8 to
This is
10.
American. $15 is a
fucking-
small price to pay because you're going to become a millionaire off a rated rookie.
Donruss is cheap shit.
Doncic's are 40. 50.
I'll tell you what. The
Really?
quality-
The
15.
Chrome, the
It's-
Donruss Chrome.
Now I'll tell you what, it's better than Hoops. I'll give you that.
dude, the quality on these cards compared to Hoops is night and fucking.
It
day.
is, right? Yeah, it is. It is.
These aren't trash, dude. These are
Hoops
nice
is
glossy
so
covers.
shit. Hoops says NBA Hoops on the card. Like the biggest part of the card, it's like NBA Hoops. Like we don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
the stock is so paper thin. It's hilarious.
And literally, the back of the cards look like some like cheap shit you get in, like those coupon packs in the mail.
Dude, I like. You see that I open everything I fucking buy, right? But I was just like, I didn't have the heart or the wherewithal to fucking open one more box of this trash. So it just fucking sits here and like keeps
You can take this
wax.
back.
What the fuck? Nah.
Topher style. Open the motherfuckers up, take it back.
Yeah, refill it, dude. In all honesty, if you had a shrink machine, do you think the people at fucking Walmart know that it says Panini on the shrink wrap?
Probably not.
I'll just put like 4 rocks in there. Okay.
God damn it.
No.
It's like a Russell Westbrook. I got another Russell crap.
You love that guy. Have you seen his haircut lately?
Uh-uh.
It's back to normal.
His
Why am I
hairdo?
kidding?
Oh, is it back to normal?
Yeah, he looks. He doesn't have the little things hanging from the side. That was
Yeah, I got a Tyler Harrow. There we go.
that's
There you go.
dude.
Just a base, but
Is there a guaranteed autograph or
no, there's not. There's only 6 autographs per case, I think.
They're supposed to be in this shit, but I haven't gotten that. I
So-
didn't get a hit in that first box.
I think it's 1 for 3. 1 out of 3 boxes. Something like that.
I got the green floods. I got a Sekou regular rated rookie.
You know what pisses me off is the simple fact though is how fucked up the collegiate draft screwed up all my eBay searches.
Oh god, yeah.
Just take the word draft out of your search.
Yeah, I'm not that creative, and you got to start adding shit to the word search.
Just hit minus draft.
That's
and
I don't
nothing
like
but draft
that.
will come up.
It's unnatural to put a minus sign before a word. Should fuck-
It's unnatural.
God damn it. My numbered card was Daniel Gafford. What?
Didn't you get a black gold Kobe White too?
No, it wasn't Kobe White. It was Cody something. Cody Martin.
That's probably my best silver. I got a Cody White silver.
I can't
Daniel
believe you got
Gafford.
a black. I can't believe you got a black gold. That's
I know,
bad.
out of 5, dude. That was amazing.
He's
bet it was a-
playing, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's not a great player.
What is this? Like some really shiny DJ Augustine card. I'm sure that's worth a lot.
Would you rather have that or like a Detlef Shrimp throwback card or some shit? You know,
Oh,
what I mean?
Detlef Shrimp all day, dude. Parks and Recreation. I've been rewatching that. So
Detlef had a fucking cool haircut before anyone knew it.
The flat top.
Yeah, the flat top with a little mullet on the back. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a little
Yeah.
party in the back if you all remember. Oh, Detlef.
The European players, man, for some reason they play forever. They don't get hurt.
because their wrists are already limp.
I might name my son Detlef.
They don't break.
Unless you're Sabonis, but he came here with bad knees to start with. and he was
Only I
50
like
when they're
this.
playing in the league.
I got the fucking
nice.
refractor Blake Griffin.
That's your
There
name.
you go.
That's your dog guy.
Only means that's what it's. Hey Blake, look. Hey.
There we go.
Oh, look, he's all. Hey, what's up? That's you, buddy. See, he's even got a red beard like your owner does now. So I got one pack left. This must be this, and I haven't got any fucking autograph or fucking anything yet.
I like these Revolution autographs a lot.
I'd like to get one.
I bought way too many Baisley contender autographs this week.
Someone's
someone's phone turned on or something.
Yeah, mine did. I turned it on.
Matisse tibial patch is my hit.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Who?
He's actually playing. Starting.
Yeah. Look what his silver's going for. That's a $25, $30 silver hit.
Really? That's good. I haven't even looked up on the silvers.
Who is that guy? I never even heard of that dude.
He was traded from the Celtics to the 76ers on draft night. He's
in the same patch, rated rookie.
Nice.
Same guy.
I'm gonna buy that shirt that says rated rookie because it looks bad.
Oh, that red, white, and blue one?
Yeah, I need to buy it.
Dude. Oh god, we always like the same shit.
It does. It looks good. That rated rookie logo. Panini was smart to buy that shit. Like, we don't care about. No, you got to take Donruss. No, we don't need Donruss. We just want the rated rookie. All right,
exactly.
All right, fuck it. We'll take Donruss too.
Oh, I got a Taco Fall.
I'm jealous that everyone's over. Ooh.
Taco Fall.
Is this card still doing really well?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm keep opening these because I'm entertained.
I'm jealous that you guys have shit to open.
You guys don't find me a comic book.
Go to your shop, man. They probably have Revolution.
I'm supposed to go to a shop with Joe, and we both decided to take naps. I had to work late.
That's so great. I don't regret
hell?
that.
You do know you're getting older, and you're like, fuck it. You take a 3-hour nap from 1 to 4 and not feel bad about it.
Good Lord.
I've contemplated buying diapers so I don't have to get up at night.
Dude, working at home, I've tried to I've gone to where I would normally go to the gym to I'll just take a quick nap. And then I don't do anything.
Naps are
just something's gotta give, dude.
Naps are just underrated. Once you're that 40 years old, that naps are just everything.
Dude, naps are dope. I totally need them now.
They make your day better. They make your night better.
I feel bad because my wife can't take them. She has school. It's kids and stuff.
Oh my!
Oh, your wife gets 4 months off a year.
So yeah.
She can catch up
hard though.
Jen works. She works at a bar and a couple other.
No. Second I moved here, I was like, you only have this, but we do. But she always busy. We have a foundation we volunteer for our friends. We have I don't know, man. There's just she's always fucking busy, dude.
I got something.
You always get something.
Oh.
I hate not being able to see live.
I got the Carson Edwards auto.
Ooh, that ain't a bad one. They're on card.
Yeah. So
I like those.
I'll take it.
I think they look good. I know you said you don't like the horizontal look of them, and I totally get that. But I think that the colors and I think they pop nicely.
No, I like these cards a lot. I might go buy another box.
Dude, I'm not fucking with you. I just got the same 10 rated rookies that I got in the first pack in a row.
Collation.
I swear to God.
Panini is horrible.
Ty Jerome, Waters, Schofield, Tyler Hero, Bol, Jackson Hayes, Okpala, another John Morant, thankfully, Kabengle.
Yeah, don't be complaining about getting Jaws and Zion base in anything at this point.
I'm not really complaining, but it's just kind of surprise. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that they're all the same. I'm totally not actually really complaining about getting Jaws and Zions because.
Has anyone talked to Brian McClay? How's he doing?
Off and on, not as much this year, but I see him doing the flip side.
Oh my gosh, he opened up a bunch more of that. He got another. Who's the baseball guy? Plays for Blue Jays.
Guerrero.
Vladdy Daddy Jr.
A rare one too.
Another one?
50 or something.
That guy is the fucking Vladimir pulling his fucking
dude.
motherfucker out.
No shit, dude.
Yeah. And then you saw the garbage pail 101, right? He pulled.
Yeah, we did the show together.
How much did he get?
Oh no, he did it on our show.
Did he sell that?
I don't think so. He doesn't usually put stuff like that up.
By the way, I'm addicted to these fucking candies.
Those are bad for your teeth, man. They're gonna pull that implant out.
Of course, my green thing is Spencer Dinwiddie. Really, bro?
Hey, there's a comic book I want you guys to help me find. It's brand new. You can pre-order it, but they're all sold out. It's Tarot, T-A-R-O-T #2. It's the 1 in 50 in Hook Lee variant.
Oh my God! Good luck.
And there's only one on eBay, and it's in England.
What is it? Spell it again.
Tarot, T-A-R-O-T #2. It's the 1 in 50. How many people are going to order 50 copies of Tarot? And there's no way there's 5,000 store variants. I just like the cover.
Are you into Hin Young Hook?
Yeah, in Hook Lee. So if you can find one, if you got a beat on one, let me know.
I will. I'll look.
Yeah, there's only one on eBay for some reason, and there's none in the like in Midtown or these other places. I can't imagine very many people ordered 50 copies of that book.
Is it a Xenoscope book?
No, it's Marvel.
Okay, I won't help you if it's Xenoscope.
It's 1 in 50, and I can't imagine there's any store variants for this book, so it might be a legit variant. But it's a pretty book. I like it. I like the art. I'll send you a copy.
Send me a picture of it. I'm looking.
I see it right there. Why don't you just bid on this one from? You like that? I don't know.
I kind of like it.
Joe's into some kinky shit. We know that.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, Thor's looking all sexy. I mean, if I was a chick, I'd be all over that. Yeah. Wouldn't you? Be honest.
Thor. Where am I not?
It's in. You got to go down to international.
I just sent you a link. There's a link right there on the StreamYard chat thing.
Man, I didn't get great Astro rookies.
Who?
No, I didn't get.
Oh, I like that cover a lot.
You like that?
Oh, I do, Joe.
Yeah, and I can't imagine there's going to be very many of them out there.
Ooh, that is badass. That's a good Hulk.
Yeah, I
don't like Thor's costume. I tell you what,
that classic look.
I'm actually really enjoying that new Thor comic. Is actually not bad. Him being the Herald of Galactus is pretty badass.
Yeah, I wish I was reading that.
Well, do you guys open anything else? How much you got left, Sean?
Yeah.
Oh, I do have these packs.
Hey man,
they're kind of boring. I'll open them. I'll open them, but like, you don't have.
It's been a long time.
You gotta pop the snow if you guys got to go somewhere, man.
You guys get any good pickups since Christmas?
Not really.
No.
Nothing
Keith,
big.
Nothing Trey. No.
Just cards. I've been buying cards. I've been buying a shitload of cards. Shit.
I have. I bought a bunch. I bought a Doncic Silver PSA 10. That's probably the biggest thing I bought.
Just a bunch of silvers.
Yeah, no, just a little bit. Like I said, it's kind of. I'm taking the same approach that I did in comics. I'm buying a couple of things and putting them in a box and.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Prism silvers are the gold standard for football and basketball. And if you can get a PSA 10 gold silver Prism in either of those two sports, that's the one to have. There's going to be more valuable ones, like National Treasure is going to be more valuable, but I think the liquidity of the silver is there. I think that's
8 minutes. Oh man, what do I do?
What's I don't just buy
do it. Do it.
Buy it.
Is that design?
I think this is what. No, this is that Mahomes. I still think this is one of those ones where it hasn't moved, but with 2 minutes left, it's gonna.
How much is it?
It's at $1,225 right now. 22 bids.
So many people.
What have the ones have been selling for lately? 14, 15?
Yeah, they've kind of bounced around. There's been some 12s. There's been some 18s. It's kind of a random assortment.
Yeah.
This being at 11 o'clock on a Thursday night.
You're gonna pay almost.
Thursday nights are decent for auction. Thursday nights are almost second best for auctions. Yeah,
I didn't know
because people are kind of home. You know what I mean? Friday, Saturdays are obviously terrible. Sunday's King Kong. If you're auctioning shit, there's nothing better than Sunday. I don't give a fuck if it's football season, and I'm obviously talking collectibles. I don't really fucking know anything.
I tell you what's nice though with the basketball cards I've noticed is there's a lot of fucking Asian auctions and shit ending in the middle of the night and at random hours. I've actually had some really good hits on some auctions that end in just shit hours. It's like those old PSA or those PGX auctions Sean used to look for. Sean was one of the first people that was smart enough to pilfer and look through PGX, not giving a shit about the grade, just looking at the book, figuring what he could press out and bump, and he did really well doing that.
Yeah. I didn't mind those. It just depends because they're kind of, you never know because they're fucking. They could be bullshit. They could have fucking done anything to those things.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I'd stay up late. And the old days, those eBay auctions when you catch people slipping at 3 a.m. Okay, now don't be wrong. You're still gonna probably do better at a 3 a.m. auction rather than a Sunday night at 8 p.m. auction. But dude, I mean, people the snipe apps and stuff like that. Although I've been hearing some snipe apps don't work, but I've used the same iBidder for so long, and I've literally the only time I ever had one not work was I realized I logged I was logged into the wrong account. I was logged into like my wife's eBay or something like that, and that sucked. So there was that. Oh, I got a Gorgu Dieng jersey. Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
I always wondered why, like, you get like a game used. It's like the fucking boxer shorts and shit. Like the ass cheek portion of the boxer shorts. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I had one that it was like his game used jersey, but it wasn't a fucking jersey. Like the material looked more like fucking cloth, like boxer short material and shit. And I'm like, this is my luck. I'm getting a game used sweaty cheek.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, look, man, that's one thing that guy was saying. Brandon Clark rookie. There we go. Well, because we're kind of specking on him. Not that we're the only ones, but I don't know.
Like you look at Jackson Hayes and Cameron Johnson. There's a lot of young kids in this draft too.
Yeah,
I saw a guy talking about Brandon Ingram. He's like 4 years in the league.
Well,
they're saying because Zion's coming in, he's going to make these other players like Lonzo Ball and Brandon
possible
see an increase. But if you looked at Brandon, he went from 9 points his rookie year to like 16 to like 19. Now he's up to 26 points a game this season.
Yeah, well, dude, honestly, the Lakers have had a pretty shit organization for basically since Kobe retired, and even before that, because all they were doing was trying to pay Kobe and let him play fucking hero ball to try to get butts in the seats without trying to win. The organization
he won 5 championships, dude.
I know. I think he won enough.
I'm just talking about what the organization, they didn't put it when he was over the hill. They had D'Antoni tried to fucking run him into the ground. Like when he snapped his fucking Achilles. Like I'm not talking about they sucked with Kobe. They've sucked for 10 fucking years. Like the Lakers haven't been good in 10 years. Yeah. So like this is the best that they've been, but it's regular season shit. It's LeBron doing his thing. Anthony Davis is really good, obviously. But they didn't know what to do with these players. They haven't had any solidified head coach. They're missing a lot of shit that they wouldn't have been missing in years past, man. So anyway, I love the Lakers, as you can tell. Fucking
well,
but like I'm just saying, they haven't had anything solid over there. So Brandon Clark, this might be actually how good he is, and he's had like weird nagging injuries and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Brandon Ingram, you mean, or Brandon Clark?
Brandon Ingram.
I meant Ingram. Yeah. So like I dude, here I want to ask you guys' opinion on this. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because I watched that same video that you showed me about that guy having that about that guy saying that about Ingram and about Lonzo Ball, whether or not he's got cards. But like, how about this like second fiddle superstars? I know there's differences. I know there's Shaq and Kobe, right? Those guys were like equal. But even
who's second fiddle in LA? Is it Anthony Davis or LeBron at this point?
Well, I don't think that matters because of the LeBron's career. I think LeBron's like a breaker that. I'm talking about when you're trying to make money on young guys like you would be doing with the Hornets. Mm-hmm. you know what I mean? Like, is all the money just going to go towards Zion? The same thing with Clark and John Morant. You know what I mean? Is John Morant just going to overshadow him and make his rookies always worth less money because John Morant's basically a better player? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're kind of the second fiddle on your team, are you ever going to like? Are your rookie cards really worth that much investing for? Like I'm saying,
well,
like
in a game, if there's any sport that can happen, and it's in the NBA, because in baseball you don't see that, but football either, I don't think. But really, in football, you got a quarterback, and that's it.
I would think it would be less so in the NBA. I would think it would be more so if you've got like a superstar quarterback and a superstar receiver and superstar running back. I would think that the investments would be just at different levels, where I think like in the NBA, it would, because there's only 5 guys on a court, the guy making all the superstar plays, I think, would detract from a guy, whereas someone wasn't as good as him, especially if they're the same level like a rookie. You know what I mean?
So you're always going to have that. You're always going to have the guy. If there's one guy who's just that much better than anybody else, then obviously he's going to be the draw. But I guess it depends a lot too. I think I was talking to Keith about this the other day. Personalities mean a lot in the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, Tim Duncan is the best power forward in the history of the game, but no one watched the Spurs to watch Tim Duncan play. That guy was.
Yeah, I mean,
he was just.
Well, Spurs fans did
bank shot from 7 feet out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you get people like I think more people were, I don't know, watching. I don't know. Flashy. I think flash and personality does a lot for a person. Oh, I think Kawhi could be a lot bigger draw if he was a little more
like Giannis.
Yeah, you get somebody out there with who laughs and jokes and
he doesn't have that.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he doesn't, and I'm completely content with that, because if that guy, dude, he's like the fucking Deion Sanders. He just goes to teams and happens to win, like it happens to fucking win with them. You know what I mean? That's why, like, Deion Sanders, like, all right, I'll be a Cowboy and win a Super Bowl. So, all right, I'll be a Niner, I'll win one. You know what I mean? He's sort of just like this like hired gun, and I'm content with it, because my team has been one of the worst teams in the history of the NBA. So you give me fucking, I don't mind giving up Shai Gilgeous-Alexander if I'm gonna get some players like Kawhi Leonard and Paul George on the team. You're sad to give away your best rookie, your best draft pick since Blake or Baby DJ or something like that. But it's kind of great to be okay with having a hired gun, I guess. Other people don't like it, but Lakers all hired everybody.
No one stays with the same team anymore.
Well, Warriors drafted all those guys. Besides that quitter Durant.
Fuck yeah, little bitch.
Dude, that bitch is the best player on the planet, man. Came and got 2 Finals MVPs.
Oh God!
This is the same guy who told us last week he enjoyed watching Klay Thompson. So
exactly.
Klay was fun to watch because that guy could get hot and put up 30 points.
I got some grass in the backyard and watch grow too. Fucking a couple weeks, buddy.
Hey, it's a preference.
I hear you. You guys got anything else?
No, I think we need to wrap it up on that point.
Wrap it up and put it.
This video is not intended for children under the age of 13.
Yeah, like
we need to put that in the
guys.
I will say though about Robert pointing out that there are porn star cards with patches. And I want some game used.
Whoa!
I know who you want. I know. I guarantee it. There's a good porn star. Sean would pay big money for some game used patch for it, and I know her.
Just saying game used patches. Scratch and sniff, whatever.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead.
One of those variants, Joe.
All right, guys.
Hey, guys.
Have a good night.
All right, guys.